least we know what time we're on.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to After the Island.
Welcome to Illyria. I'm Alex.
I love that I still don't know what that is.
It's from She's the Man. I need to make you watch it.
I need to watch the little clip.
It's the creepy principal who's bald that walks in and he literally just pops up everywhere and he's like, "Hi, Sebastian." It's so good.
I need to rewatch because I don't know. Okay, and I'm Elizabeth. But before we break down last night's Twitter challenge episode, we just want to thank our incredible sponsors, HelloFresh,
America's #1 meal kit,
BetterHelp,
online professional counseling,
and Nutrafol.
Hair wellness from within.
After the Island is brought to you by Forever Dog Podcast Network. Listen to all of their favorite comedy and culture podcasts each week at Forever Dog Team. ForeverDogNetwork.com, or follow them on social at Forever Dog Team on Instagram and Twitter.
And just like last season, After the Island goes live on YouTube, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. If you don't catch the live, you can immediately watch it on our YouTube channel. It will be up immediately after the live ends. And you can listen to us in both ears on any of your favorite podcast platforms. Just search After the Island and listen to our beautiful voices.
Okay, so I love that they made this challenge dirty laundry because I feel like that was a fun twist on it. And I love that they would it was like they were washing their sins.
They were washing their sins with holy water.
They're like, I'm washing this off of you because you're dirty.
I'm crying. So obviously the Twitter challenge was the main event of the episode. Did anything happen before that? No, right?
No, they went pretty much right into it.
Okay. So we have all the tweets.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go down in a line, I guess, and read them because there were some harsh realities in these tweets.
And we I feel like it was hard on them, but I feel like it felt like it was hard on them because even though we could have predicted what they would have been, they don't know that. And when you're in there, you don't know what everyone's thinking of you and been seeing or how things are clipped together. So this is very shocking.
Yeah.
When you don't know what people are thinking.
Yeah. I feel like the only people that probably knew they were going to get some shit was Will and Kyra. Because they know that they were in the bottom 3 after Casa, so we'll get to it. But the first tweet was actually an uplifting tweet. It kind of gave me hope that these weren't going to be evil.
All just mean. And they're no, let's just put a nice one right at the beginning, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, and then we're going to just slow everyone. So Jeremy goes first, and it's blank is gorgeous and her body is flawless, legit perfect. And so Jeremy went and put the dirty laundry on Bailey, and we found out it was Alana. And I loved this because she spoke later about how she once she started gaining weight, she got all of these really rude comments, and it kind of put her down in the dumps. And then she just started owning it. And when she came into the villa, she saw all these girls with perfect bodies, but she felt good in her own skin, and that's why I love her so much. She's such a strong woman. She reminds me of Katrina in a way.
Yeah.
She's just very stands her ground, says what she means, and I don't know, I see her as a very genuine person.
I do too. I wouldn't be mad if she ended up as a finalist somehow. I think she's great. She really knows herself and what she brings to the table, and we've seen her too give so many great pieces of advice to all of the other Islanders too.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. So that was nice, and I'm glad she got to have that too.
Yeah. So do you want to do the next one?
Yes. The next one was blank is blank is Love Island's Tupperware to hold the Love Island leftovers.
I thought it was Corey.
I did too. And they thought it was Corey as well. But it was Andre.
Poor Andre.
Andre didn't even care. It was Trina was I'm the leftovers.
I know. That was such a jab at Trina.
It was so mean.
I love Trina. She's my favorite right now.
She did not deserve that. And I feel like she's on the up and up of her confidence. And it's why are we trying to slam Trina down right now, producers?
I know.
No, we're not. We're trying to get follow Trina's storyline and be excited about her on the up and up. So that was annoying. I did not like that one.
Yeah, no, it was not good. That was just it was a low blow too. That was just not cool.
But he stood up for her. He was no, you're not leftovers. And I'm glad he assertively right away was telling her, like, no, you are not.
Yeah,
that was
it
good.
was
I'm
so
glad he
cute
did that.
he was like, my mom always says the leftovers taste better the next day anyway. So,
Oh,
he's so precious.
that
He
is
is
really
a precious
precious.
gem. And I love him. Like, I wish that he came in earlier. Like,
Same. I can't with this order.
I know.
I can't even get started.
I know. So then Trina gets one and it says, I feel like blank and this girl had a deeper combo in one day with blank and this girl had a deeper combo in one day with blank and this girl in 3 weeks. And so Trina obviously knew that it was Will and Kyra.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty prevalent, but I usually after like you get called out on these kinds of things and challenges, you usually get the chance to like speak about what you think or how it really happened. Like, so I like that they showed that Will was talking about it, and I do get what he's saying about the conversations happening at Pillow Talk, and they never pull the conversations from there. I can 100% relate to that because that was exactly like me and Dylan. We never had like a serious conversation because we just couldn't take it seriously.
Yeah, that was like Zach and I too. Like, it was like every time you kind of like are in bed, you're finally away from the cameras. It's just time to talk and be, you know, with each other, and it feels more private, and that's when you can open up. So like that's when the deep conversations are gonna be, and they can't just show everyone chit-chatting in the dark for the whole episode. So
exactly. So I think we both get that. I understand where he's coming from with that.
Yeah. So I feel like that's not necessarily true, but
I don't know.
It could be. It would just be something we'd have to ask him about probably.
Yeah. This next one is amazing.
Yes. Blank is the Grim Reaper. Somehow he's still here. So funny. And it was obviously Jeremy. He was like, I love this nickname for myself.
Yeah, he was like, but just like, don't run away before I can like actually lock down a relationship. It was so funny. And all I have written is Jeremy. LMAO.
We love Jeremy now.
Jeremy has really just stepped up.
He went from being like, I put him in the boat where I was like, him and Christian, like, for the first guys, I'm like, no. Like, cringe, absolutely not. No. And now I'm like, okay, I probably would have liked being friends with Jeremy out of all these people. Like, I would have definitely gravitated towards him.
He's so hot. It's disgusting.
Someone put in all caps, the cockroach.
The cockroach. He will survive World War III. Mark my words.
Oh, my gosh. Cockroach is so funny.
It's so funny. The next one was Kyra got one, and it was blank needs an Emmy for her acting like she actually likes blank. And Kyra went over and dumped it on Trina and then also dumped some on Charlie. So I think she was taking it like saying both
those
of
two
them.
are the I know. I think they took it as Kyra was trying to say like Charlie's acting on liking Trina, but I think she just thought they were both like the actors of the villa.
Yeah. Like, I think they didn't understand the tweet because remember how many times Ray had to read the tweets because we were like, what are you saying?
It was so confusing.
Like, because they blank out some of the words and you're just like, this doesn't make sense. And then, like, Shabifa, we will never forget her. Shabifa
came for
tweet.
me.
She literally came for Elizabeth and Zach, and we could not get over her Twitter name, Shabifa. We were like, Shabifa's got beef.
I will never get over that. She was like, Elizabeth is a blank, and I'm like, boss bitch,
we all
boss
said that.
Babe, cool girl. And it was prissy princess, and I was like, oh, I was so mad. Like, I was mad. And my little beach hut thing was like, well, at least I know what I want.
Yeah. And Yaman was like, Shabifa's got beef. Like, he could not let go of Shabifa. It was so funny.
The username alone is what like makes it half as funny.
It was just amazing. You got the next one?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but it was Olivia. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even say
that. Olivia being with Corey.
I can see how, like, people could take that, but I also do think they made good points about, like, starting as a friendship, and they were kind of just there with each other, which does happen, and then you go away from each other, and then you come back, and you're like, wait, do I, like this guy? Ew.
It's like us right now with Jeremy.
Yeah,
we're like, wait,
exactly.
Do we like him?
Exactly. So I don't think Olivia's acting, especially because everyone has said that she is literally the most genuine person in there. Like, she would rather leave without a connection than have to force anything. So I don't fully believe that. And I know I flip-flop my opinion literally every time, but that's
same.
just, that's just the name of the game.
I feel like they handled it pretty well. Like, they didn't seem, at least in the moment, that upset about it.
Yeah.
But changed a little later on. Blank is so boring and dry. Why do they vote to save him? So they think it was Charlie. It was Charlie. And then they get a little beach hut of Charlie. And he's like, he just goes, I don't know why they said this. And I was like, was he being funny trying to do that?
No, I think they literally.
I think he was trying to be funny.
No, I think they truly just caught him saying what he thought about it. And then they just, they just totally cut it after a couple of seconds where, like, he was probably waiting for the next question from the beach hut. And, like, he's just sitting there, like, because sometimes you do sit there in silence while you're waiting for them to come up with the next question. And you're just like,
yeah, they totally got him with that.
Funny.
Oh yeah,
it was so funny.
I was cackling at that. That made
so
me
funny.
LOL.
So then next, Will had one that said, sorry, not sorry, but blank doesn't seem genuine. And Will went over to Jeremy and dumped his dirty laundry on there, but it was Bailey. And I think this is totally out of, like, left field.
Exactly. They just want to throw it off. I think they want to throw her off.
Yeah. That's, like, the one tweet they found about her that was probably negative, and because there's not enough to see whether she's genuine or not.
Exactly. It almost feels like they were just trying to stir something up, and they just found one. They were like, oh, this is so random, but it sucks for Bailey because she doesn't know what everyone's saying about her.
Yeah, I feel really bad for her.
That sucks that she doesn't understand that that's probably, like, the one and only tweet that is negative about her out of, like, all of them.
Yeah. No, it was...
That was pretty upset about that,
too. Like, because she was like, it's so far from the truth. And I totally get that. Like, it's awful when you hear people, especially when you can't defend yourself out there, you know?
Wait, pause for a second. A lot of people are saying, like, Charlie did do that as a joke. I don't think he did that as a joke.
I don't think he did.
But I'm laughing at when Dylan got called the dumbest, and he went in with, like, little glasses on and, like, a button up. Yeah, he gelled his hair back and he buttoned up his shirt all the way, and he was like, 2 + 2 = 4, like the square root of whatever, and he would just start spitting out math equations.
It was so funny.
He's like, the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes, the Pythagorean theory. Pythagorean theory.
That is not right either. I
don't even know what it is, though.
Yes, he walked around saying a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Pythagorean theory.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but I know what it is. Pythagorean theorem.
But yeah, no, I was so sad about the tweet too, like, because I took it to heart. Because they know your triggers, and that's why they bring these certain tweets out, because they knew that my trigger was, like, people calling me dumb, and I had a feeling that that was going to be a thing. And of course they showed the tweet that was like, oh, like, watching Alex and Dylan talk is like dumber and dumber talking. And I was just like, I went into the beach hut, like, all pissed off. I was like, I graduated Penn State Dean's List, so I don't really think I'm fucking dumb. Okay, thank you. And Dylan, like, takes the funny approach, and I was like, all right, that's funny. So anyway,
okay,
I feel bad for Bailey.
The next one, blank forgave blank too quickly. She's going to watch this back and be embarrassed. Kyra and Will. Yeah. And do you think she'll watch it back and be embarrassed?
I don't know. I need to know. I want to meet her and kind of, like, grasp her personality and what she's like on the show, because I felt awful for her when this happens, because there's nothing more embarrassing than, like, getting called out in front of all of your friends too. Like, it's not a good feeling. And, like, we all know that's really the only drama that's going on in the house. So obviously they're keeping it to linger there, to create doubts. But I wrote down, Will says that if she watches it, she'll see that he told the entire truth. And I thought Andre talking about this with Will was actually very interesting, because Andre had such a great point, and I didn't even think about it. It's kind of obvious, but he was saying you know, if you guys do watch it back, like, you need to prepare yourself for the way she might feel, because hearing about it and seeing it are two completely different things.
Exactly.
And you don't know how someone's going to react when they see, because it's different from just hearing it from the guy, but seeing actual footage of that's like a whole other ballgame. That's like gut wrenching.
I know. I don't think she's gonna feel embarrassed. I think she's gonna feel more like betrayed and upset.
Yeah.
Because she's so in the like lovey phase. I think it would be a couple like years if she's not over it by then, and then she would feel like embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
But at first I think it's just gonna like break her heart.
I just feel for her so hard. Like, I just want her to get someone that's all in on her.
I know.
So then I was like,
they
wait,
need to
that
wheel
was
it.
all of the tweets?
What if they did like when there's a substitute teacher and they like wheel in the little TV and they like wheeled in the little TV and they're like put the tape in and push play?
They
and
did
like
that on Love Island UK this
they
season.
Did?
They literally said they were giving them a movie night.
No.
And every time a girl got a question right, they got to pick like, and they made like fake movie titles, showed everything from Casa Amor.
No.
Like, it's beyond, it's just
what?
Genius.
Why didn't we have that?
I know. It's genius.
What the hell? That's such a good idea.
It's genius. And
that is so genius and so cruel.
Well,
but wow.
I would rather see it in the villa and be prepared for what I'm coming out into. That's the one thing that kind of gets me about Love Island, is that they're not prepared to come out to all of this because it's live. That's what I think is a little unfair, but it's what makes the show so unique.
Because it's whiplash all at once. Like, you're coming off this and you're like coming down from this crazy experience, and then you add the audience's reaction at the same time. Like Bachelor, for instance, like you come off and you get to like wind down for a while before it airs and think about how everything happened and whatnot and reflect. But this, you get it all at once. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like, no hate to Will. Like, we're not hating on Will. We're going off of what we see as viewers. Everyone that's come out has says he's an amazing person, and I don't have any doubts that he is. But the way that he's being portrayed is that he is putting the blame all on another woman instead of owning it, and at least from what we see, owning it and taking accountability for it. So that's like my issue with them.
Yes.
But so the girls, I was shocked that were all the tweets they showed. They definitely had more, because the way that they were talking about certain things didn't add up, because they were talking about other tweets that they definitely showed, but they probably thought it was too raunchy for TV.
Oh yeah, there was definitely more than what we saw. So maybe if there's like a laid bare or something else, then we'll get like more of the other tweets, because there's no way there was just like however many
that's true. That's true. So then we go into all the girls discussing the tweets, and Alana, we talked about it. Alana was saying how she used to get like really rude body comments, and it's so unfortunate that she had to go through that, but obviously it made her such a stronger person. She walked in with like literally the most confidence I've ever seen in someone, and I think she's great all around, a very well-rounded person.
Yeah, I agree.
So that was kind of cute. And then Olivia was saying she feels bad for Corey about the Emmy tweet.
Yeah.
Like, I get that. Like,
I do too.
That sucks, hearing that, because then it puts all of those it's just, this game
I feel like Corey gets in his head too. So that one, like that sucks. Like, I feel like Corey is so fragile about being serious with anyone. Just, I feel like takes his relationship so slowly, and it's like they've slowly gotten closer and closer and closer, and then now it's like this is gonna set them back a little bit.
Yeah, no, I get that. So Joey, we need a HelloFresh card.
Like one of that recipes?
Yeah, behind you.
On the chat.
Sorry, guys.
On the chat. So the whole chat is like, Joey, HelloFresh card.
They're like, where's Joey? Joey, get this girl a motherfucking card.
All right, guys. Joey is our producer helping us, and I forgot to bring over my chicken katsu recipe card to show you guys because I wanted to take a quick moment to thank one of our sponsors. If you're looking for an incredible meal kit service, look no further than HelloFresh. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and grocery store trips with less prep, less effort, and minimal cleanup so you can have a meal ready in just about 30 minutes. Choose from 50 menu and market items each week, from vegetarian meals to craft burgers and extra special gourmet options, all available. And HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need to easily customize your order within the app within minutes. Just go to HelloFresh.com/AfterTheIsland14 and use code AfterTheIsland14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/AfterTheIsland14 and use code AfterTheIsland14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. I feel like a cheerleader when I read that.
I know.
I'm like,
14. Also with Nutrafol, and I'm
14.
like, N-U-T.
yes.
So another message from our sponsors, BetterHelp. We both always talk about how mental health is very, very important to us. So we go to BetterHelp for all of our therapies. And if you're looking for therapy, why not try BetterHelp? BetterHelp is a professional counseling done securely online. With BetterHelp, you can start communicating with your own licensed therapist in just under 48 hours through phone or video, whatever works for you. Just visit betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. That's better, H-E-L-P, to join the over 1 million people who have used BetterHelp. And you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. That's 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. All right, so after that, Olivia, what we were saying, she was getting upset because she basically was saying to Corey, like, I don't want you to kind of pull back because you just did start opening up.
I know.
Which I don't think he's going to. I don't think he was really fazed by it. Because you know when we were in
and they
there.
probably just look for the one clip of him looking sad and then just use that.
Right. Like, I really don't think. I think they have such a strong friendship that has grown into something that they can be straight up with each other. And she would be like, listen, like, I'm not in this for that, you know?
Right.
So, and then Bailey was upset about the genuine comment, which is totally valid. Like, I feel like she just came in here. No one knows anything about her. Like, we've known her, what, for 4 days?
Yeah,
Maybe?
she's been so new, but
yeah. So I think it was a little unfair. Like, they did her dirty with that. Because
I totally agree.
Alana
of course.
got such a beautiful like tweet, and then
like
Bailey
night and day
gets attacked, which kind of sucks. And
I feel like they've both been so good about putting themselves out there and becoming such a part of the villa so quickly.
Yeah.
And have blended so well with everybody that it's like, should make them both feel good right now. Like, we're trying to get to know these people, especially since so many of our fan favorites have left, that we're like filling those voids. So it's like, give us something positive to look at for these girls and get us to be excited about them, not ripping them down so we just feel sorry for them. I don't know. I would have wrote really nice ones for both of them if I could pick.
Same.
Like the Gal Gadot thing. Everyone thinks she looks just like her.
Why wouldn't they
They
say
should have said that.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But so then we get to Will and Kyra is talking to the girls about what went down with Will. She basically is saying, I was like, she's starting to see that there's way more to just this than it's just Casa or what he's telling her about Casa. And like a direct quote from Kyra is like, he doesn't seem like he's hurting, even though she's over here like reeling about it. I think she is finally seeing the light, because I understand when you're in the villa and people have their opinions, it's fine. You can kind of brush it off because you're like, no one truly cares that much. But when you see it from the outside perspective and like people that are watching you and have an opinion on you now, I think she's starting to realize, what am I not seeing?
What am I missing?
Yeah.
And fast forward to, Olivia and the girls at the end of the episode talking to her in the dressing room.
Yes.
They're like, does he ever talk to you about wanting something out of here? Or is it just, and she kind of is starting to realize like everything's clicking a lot more. And I think she's realizing she's been so blinded by love. Like, she's been so into everything that she can't see the other like red flags she normally would have noticed on the outside, because she's just living on this fairy tale on the inside. And
and I feel like sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
It's kind of like the compatibility is a little off, and the compatibility that like, that isn't there that would be seen right away on the outside is not there in the villa, because you're living in this like false
Confined.
reality.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and it's
You're
and I
living
think
in a
that's why
dream world.
yeah, and I think that's why a lot of couples don't work when they leave the villa, and I think that's a huge reason why Zach and I didn't, because we were like Kyra and Will I almost said Willa. Will in a sense.
Yeah, you
where
guys were.
in the villa we were secluded, we were just by ourselves, we were like living in the clouds,
Yeah.
so happy there, but like I didn't see any red flags there, and I didn't pick up on things because I was just living in this fantasy world. So then when we got introduced to reality, like it didn't work because that wasn't real life there.
And it's so easy to get so comfortable there that you don't start thinking about all of the outside factors, like your other friends, family, fans that like, you know, are
All
going
of
to
it.
state their opinion, bills,
What you
taxes.
do on a day-to-day
Yeah.
when you're not in a villa. What
Yeah,
you
like
do,
sitting
like,
around getting food made for you, and like all you have to worry about is making a connection. It's very, I don't want to say easy because it's extremely emotionally and mentally draining.
yeah.
But I think that talk with the girls was, Trina
Essential.
literally is the house therapist. She can go about it in a calm way, which is the way I think it should have been approached with Kyra and Shannon,
Yes.
to be honest. And I think Trina knew she had to tread lightly.
Yeah.
But they did it in a calm manner, and I liked what they said where they were like, "Well, listen, I just don't think you're on the same page." Olivia literally said to her, "I think you like him a lot more than he likes you." And I know that's so harsh to say, and it's hard to say to one of your friends, but I think it had to be said because so much of us, like all of the viewers, we're all sitting here like, we just want Kyra to like have the confidence to speak up for herself. And if I understand she's saying she's over it and stuff, but if it's still causing doubt in your mind, like she needs to be able to stand up for herself and say something and say, listen, like if you're not telling me the truth or you're not giving me your all, then I'm out.
Yeah, because that's going to eat away at you. And like, I'm sure everyone has this. And like, I even had a past relationship in college where I was like wondering things, but I didn't want to bring them up because I was like scared to.
Yes.
And so I just was like, no, I'm just not going to bring it up. I'm just going to focus on what's going on now. And then after all of it, you know, like skipping back, I'm like, I should have just been straight up and had the guts to be like, no, I need to know, or this is going to eat away at me. And like, I'm not going to be able to sleep.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it was finally kind of it's not resolved, but I just want Kyra to like have the best time in the villa with someone who is fully there for her. Because the other thing that they said was, did he ever say that he wanted to be boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, and that's the main thing.
Like, he didn't say those exact words. So like, no, he didn't say it.
And then it clips to them like snuggling in bed, and she's just looking up at him smiling, and I'm like, did you even talk to him about it? Are you going to? Like, I want you to.
She just
so
went to bed. I don't think she talked to him.
Do you think that she just is trying to get through this whole thing so she doesn't have to deal with this on Love Island, and she can talk to him about these things once they leave and are not on camera?
No, I think she was so riled up that night that if she said something, she might regret what she said.
Yeah.
So I think she was basically saying, I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to talk to him. Like, no pillow talk tonight. I'm just going to go to bed, like, collect my thoughts. And she's probably, I mean, like, we see a little preview for tomorrow or tonight, and they're talking. So I feel like she's going to voice it. I just don't know, like, and it's totally up to her. Like, and I liked the comment she made because it is very true. And like, we have to also acknowledge that we did this too. She is getting all the blame for the way that she handled the situation rather than Will, who put himself in that situation and didn't. I mean, like, we don't know if he was completely honest. We don't know if he told her everything. But I think that she made a very valid point that why is she getting attacked for the way that she handled it? And it's because her friends are so protective. And I know a lot of times that's not the best way, but you know, like Shannon, I am the same way with her. Like I go full force mode. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, no, I do it to Elizabeth all the time. She's like, do you have a heart? But it's just because you like want to protect your friends and you want what's best for them. So I totally see what she means by her getting attacked for it. And for that, I am sorry. I'm serious.
But I think another thing, sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
You're good. I could
totally
talk about the Will and Kyra situation for life.
Oh, so No, I just lost it again. What is wrong with my brain? Oh my gosh.
Well, so she was also saying that she falls really hard and fast. She came in here for something not just to have in the villa, like a showmance. She came to actually have a real relationship outside.
Yeah.
And she, like, that's when Trina and Olivia kind of said, I don't think that
That's
wants
gonna
a girlfriend.
be for you.
And I don't think you're going to be his girlfriend outside of this villa.
Okay, I remembered. Do you think they obviously know that they're not gonna win at this point? Because I can't see like anybody voting for them really. I'm sure there's some people that are standing them on the internet and some fan accounts we can see and stuff. But like the way the polls have shaken out that we've seen, like they're not going to. Do you think they know that and are okay with that? Like, do you think Will secretly like wants to win, or is that not even on either of their agendas?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think back to this reality of us being there at this point, and I feel like no one is thinking about that at this point.
They're not. You're just worried about who you like.
Yeah, and you're starting to worry about, like, all right, like, are we actually going outside of the villa and we're gonna have like a normal life? Like, you have no idea what you're walking into. I don't think that winning is on their mind. Just because, I don't know. Just because it was never on my mind. Like, I never once thought about it.
Honestly, I didn't either. And you're so focused about what you have going on that you forget that that's like even a thing. And it's weird because we were so aloof to it that the producers kept having to like push it to us. Like, remember, say things like this, or like, remember, like, this is what's going to happen at the end. And we were just like, yeah. Like, we're having fun.
Like, I don't care. So that was kind of the whole Will, or the Kyra side of the situation. So Will, I love his bromance with Andre. I love it.
Oh, I know.
It's amazing.
It's so cute.
It's
I wish
so
we had it
funny.
earlier on.
I know. Well, we did have Will and Cinco, but that kind of
But
got
this was a
lost
different
because
kind of bromance. This reminds me of like Winston and Brett from Big Brother.
Yes. So they're talking, and I honestly wrote, did I just have deja vu? I thought I just saw this conversation because it happened twice.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else caught that, but Will basically told Andre, like, they had a conversation and that they're open to having other connections. And then I was like, not Andre saying, do not release the tapes. Like, he was not.
Stop.
He was kind of joking, but he was like, just be weary of, like, what I was saying in the beginning of, if she watches it, it's different than hearing it from someone's mouth.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a great freaking thing for him to say.
No, I like him.
I really like him. I kind of want him and Trina to win.
I know everybody does.
Like, because Trina is the villa right now. She is. Like,
do you think as a friendship couple, either of them would take all the money?
No, I think they would split it.
I do too. But I just wondered if anybody else would think that.
I am so down for them to win. I'm not even kidding.
Also, a lot of people are saying that they think that Olivia wants to win at this point, so she's purposely trying to knock Will and Kyra a little, and I don't think she is.
I don't see it.
I don't see it personally, but I could be persuaded if I saw certain things, if that makes sense. Like I could potentially, like, I don't know, I get hints of, not sneaky is the wrong word, but I don't know. I like, as of right now, gut feeling would say no. But like, if I saw even like one hint of a clip, I would be like, I knew it was like slightly in the back of my mind. That could be like, a thing.
I called it. I just didn't say it.
Calling it without calling it.
Yeah, exactly.
My cake and to eat it too.
So then we get this freaking clip of Jeremy, which was my favorite
part of the
show. He's like, my hair is so amazing right now. It's from All of America's Hate. Like, it's just making it flow. They're like, this man has no personality.
He is so funny.
I literally said, I love him. I decided I'm voting for him to win.
I'm voting for you guys to go on a date when he gets out of the villa.
So literally, Jeremy, he's probably going to be dating Billy, so never mind.
Maybe. Oh my gosh. I wish, know what I was thinking about? All the funny jokes we probably missed at the beginning of the season that he was making, because we didn't get any of it until everyone started complaining. Like, everyone started coming off and telling everyone that he's funny, and then they feel like they started to let him be funny. Yeah. But like, he was obviously funny before then. How much funny things did we miss before they finally showed us? Like, there's probably so many funny things at the beginning.
We need them to release the tapes from the first 4 weeks, because Jeremy was slandered. He was dragged through the mud.
You guys, I need him to get a haircut. I just can't picture what he looks like with the long hair, because I just don't like long hair. I just need him to get a haircut so bad so I can see, like, in my head what he looks like.
Yeah. Go to his Instagram. He has pictures of him with cut hair, and it's
Really? I'm gonna go look.
quite sexy. We were what? Oh.
So, taking a quick moment while I look up Jeremy. Oh
Jeremy
my
is a stale
god.
bagel to me.
I'm on Jeremy's Instagram right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Jeremy is also like model boy. Not him and his whitey tighties on a chair. Okay, he looks much better
His
with
body
shorter
is
hair.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He got that Jesus hair.
He's very cute.
No,
It's
Lord
easier for me to
Farquaad.
see him now with
Farquaad
shorter hair, but
hair.
oh no, this scares me. This picture is a no for me.
E-boy.
What is this? Okay. Oh gosh,
I know,
that's
the mirror
terrifying.
pics.
The mirror pics are so bad.
You guys,
Alex
my
and
one
I-
thing that I just like literally can't get past about any man, I don't know why, is mirror pics.
Do you know who he kind of looks like with short hair?
Michael.
No.
Oh.
The kissing booth guy. The guy from the kissing booth that's dating. Yes.
Jacob Elordi.
Yes.
He's
Yes,
so
he
hot.
does.
He's
I
so
think
hot.
he looks like him.
He reminds me of the lawyer Elwood fell for Elliot.
Yes, he reminds me of him
We
too.
said that. We said that at the beginning. Owen Wilson's
did.
brother.
Yes.
Luke Wilson. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Bailey and Jeremy have a talk, and it was actually really sweet because this is, I think, the first time we see Jeremy talking about something other than like how he feels in the
joke.
villa. He was like comforting Bailey because she was upset. She was like, "Do you think I'm genuine?" And he was like, and he was joking around, but I thought it was sweet to see that side of him. And he also, I just lost it.
Sorry.
He, I thought he was being very genuine, and I thought he was being sweet. And I can't remember how the last part of their conversation went. It just went out of my head.
You got
It must have not been that important.
No, I don't think it was.
But before,
Let's
we
take
get
a
into
quick minute
more.
to hear from one of our sponsors, Nutrafol. It's time to talk hair. If you're worried about weak or thinning hair, then you should try Nutrafol. This supplement is clinically shown to improve hair growth and thickness with less shedding. We love taking Nutrafol. It has great vitamins in it, lots of great ingredients. Nutrafol offers 2 targeted formulas for women that are clinically shown to improve hair growth and thickness with less shedding through all stages of life. But remember, healthier hair growth takes time. You'll begin to experience thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months, and you can grow thicker and healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code After the Island to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it is only available to U.S. customers for a first time. Plus free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol. .com/promo code After the Island.
I'm crying. Someone said,
High V's and low V's.
y'all need some ginkgo biloba for you losing your thoughts. I'm like, a hoobala, what? But the last part was that Jeremy kind of opened up and he said that he's self-conscious. So like,
he is?
yeah, he was like, I'm actually like not that, I don't have like a good self-esteem is what he said. And Bailey was like, he's so hot. Like, what's wrong with him? Why doesn't he have any self-confidence? And I thought that was cute that he said that because a lot of guys would not own up to that.
He decided. Now thinking back that you say that, his intro tape gave us more of that vibe. Remember, we were like, "Oh, he's like, I'm a big
can't
teddy bear, like
remember
I'm
it.
a sweetheart, like mama's boy," and we were like,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
That's so
But-
weird thinking back on that now. Also,
Great
I need,
memory.
when Jeremy gets off the show, I need to sit down and be like, okay, this picture needs to go. This picture needs to go. This one's great. This one's great. This needs to go. Like, some of those cannot be on his Instagram because it just ruins it. And I'm like,
Elizabeth is
some of these are
rebranding
just-
Jeremy.
I need
as
to
we-
help him with some rebranding here because yeah. Also, Corey, I need to help you with some of these pics too. There's just we need to teach an etiquette class on like what is cringe to post on your Instagram and what is not.
I
Not that
wouldn't
I
know.
haven't posted
I'm
cringe
like, I
things.
wouldn't know.
Not that I haven't posted cringe things, but like you would know. You even think that one of the scariest things is a
mirror
man
picture,
mirror picture,
obviously.
and then a man mirror picture at the gym with the shirt off.
Yeah, it's never good.
Or
I
the
mean,
towel wrapped man mirror picture. It's
see, I don't come
frightening
in
as well.
contact with those kinds
See,
of men.
exactly. But I think a lot of people feel like that. It's totally a double standard too for girls, we say.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's total double standard.
Girls, I would say 50% of the reason you take that is to show off your phone case.
Interesting. I would 100% disagree with that.
Oh. Like for me, I'm like my phone case.
I love a mirror picture because no one's around. No one can judge me while I'm taking it. I don't know. It's literally a double standard, and I can't help it. I can't help it. So next, we have the Andre and Trina discussion about being Tupperware. And this is where Andre says, my mom always says leftovers are better the next day anyway. And I thought that was really sweet. And then they were kind of talking about their relationship, and Trina was trying to like get something out of him, like, how are you feeling? Like, do you feel like this could go into like something else? And he's like, there's no rules. I wrote down Andre off the rails. No rules.
No rules.
Like, there's no rules about just being friends and then like finding a connection, which I agree with him. I think it's great. I love them together. Like, whether they're friends or not, I think they're hilarious together.
I could see Andre doing really well on the UK Love Island too.
Could you? I think
Yeah.
he's too nice.
You think?
Yeah.
He's definitely like a little sweetie. Maybe I could picture him Bachelor. Like, I don't know, it almost feels like he's
Too mature.
too mature. Yeah.
He's very mature. I mean, like, he just gives off such like girl dad vibes, and I love it. Like, I love seeing that. So the next thing I wrote down, it's the Kyra and Will conversation, and like, I actually was dry heaving, like laughing so hard because Matthew was like, oh, the butterfly, like, this couldn't possibly mean anything else in like the culture. And so Kira's like, oh, I think like butterflies are spirits. And then Will's like, oh, in my culture, it's a sign of death. I was like, not in a sign of death, right about like talking about Casa.
Oh my god.
It was so funny the way that they like.
I think he
clipped
means
that
moth.
together.
Isn't it the moth?
Well,
Sign of death? Or
they
am I
were
just
saying
thinking
like,
Silence of the Lambs?
I think they were trying to figure out if it was butterfly or moth. I don't freaking know. But
I think
it was
moth
just funny.
is sign of death. Butterfly is definitely not sign of death. I'd be shocked
could
if that
be
actually is.
His culture though.
But butterflies symbolize like change and growth because it's like the whole caterpillar to a butterfly that in any spiritual sense, I don't feel like that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I would have to look into that one.
So they kind of talk, and Kyra basically, she doesn't lay all the cards out on the table, honestly, but she puts some out there, and she's like, she feels.
Wait, everyone's like, yeah, it's a moth.
It was moth. Sorry. Well, everyone
Moth
just
is
keeps
death.
saying that they're butterflies, and everyone's like, no, it's a moth. Okay. Anyway, she's scared. What? We're on one today, I know.
I'm coming for everybody. I'm coming for your Instagram. I get fired up
I
about
get fired
certain
up.
things.
Especially this episode was good. Like, I was excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
So she basically told Will that she was a little because the Islanders felt that way about Will, and then it was kind of confirmed through the tweet challenge. And she said this is where she talks about how she felt like she was attacked for handling the situation rather than being like Will being attacked for actually doing it. And then it basically, we already talked about it, but it's like the girls talking to her about it.
Yeah.
I have Trina so cute. She's such a good friend.
She was cute.
She's like literally such a good friend.
It's like what you brought up the other day, how her like nurse mentality like comes out at times, and it's you can like picture her being so comforting and like very put together when she's trying to express like someone going through something hard and like not panicking, like staying calm.
Yeah, she's very
totally
good at,
can
like
see
keeping
it.
the situation diffused.
Yes.
So then it's funny, Jeremy and Bailey, like Bailey comes into the girl. She's like, we flirted. We're going to cuddle tonight. We're going to cuddle. And then, so This, I
Wait, know what
kinda
I
don't
just
remember
flashed
this.
forward and thought of when you
Yeah.
said that? Picture Bailey and Jeremy in the finals. I cannot picture Jeremy writing a letter to Bailey or anybody. Picture Jeremy writing a letter to somebody. Like, is he just get like I can't? It's gonna be the most words we ever got from him.
You never know. He
might pull it out
he
of
might
nowhere.
be very
and have,
well
like, an amazing speech.
well written. Like I'm very good when I write things.
Yeah.
I sound way more eloquent than when it comes out of my mouth.
I agree. So maybe if he'll have time to write all his emotions
Yeah.
down, maybe that's where his emotions come out.
Yeah, exactly. So we kind of already went over this. I guess I like saw this in multiple different scenarios, but Olivia, Kyra, Trina, and Bailey are talking to Kyra. She's just saying like, I really want you guys to be there for me. Is there something more than Casa? Like, what are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing? And we kind of already talked about this.
Someone wrote, "Is Jeremy just on vacation?" And I'm like, yeah, he
crying.
doesn't like anyone. I'm
I'm
like, I
crying.
truly would say maybe in a year or two, Jeremy might admit he was just there to be on vacation.
He's like, I got a free vacation to Hawaii. Someone
In the
said,
rain.
don't the producers help with those letters? No.
No,
Actually,
Actually-
they literally sit there and just stare at you.
no, they had to help some of the guys.
Oh my god.
They did not help us,
No.
but they did help some of the guys because some of theirs were so bad that they helped.
Great.
I know that.
So that's kind of like where it leaves off. And tomorrow, why do I keep saying tomorrow? Today they're gonna show the kind of Will and Kyra fallout from her talking to the girls, like getting a little bit more information. I really don't think it's gonna be anything big.
Yeah. Do you think, could you imagine, is there a world where they don't end up as finalists?
No.
I know, I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I think like their best shot. Oh god. Should we do on our whiteboards like who we think is gonna win?
The placement,
top.
yes.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do a little tweet challenge.
Yes. So
Okay.
there's 5 couples left.
Let's name out the guys because
Are there 5 couples left?
I have no idea.
I think there is.
Jeremy, Charlie, literally forgot about
Germ.
him. Who?
Jeremy.
Germ?
Germ.
Germ? They kept calling him
Jeremy.
Jimmy last night. I was
Jeremy.
so confused.
No, it's Jeremy. Oh, they
Jeremy,
meet
Charlie.
families today.
Oh yeah, they showed a preview of Trina running
my
like and screaming,
gosh.
"Mom!" And I'm curious if they actually flew them down or if it's
Zoom.
Zoom.
Oh, I hope they flew them.
I do too, but Hawaii's really
Oh,
strict with COVID
Especially
right
right now with the outbreak on their
Yeah.
set and stuff.
now. Yeah,
That made an article if you guys saw it.
yeah.
That Love Island has been hit with COVID. So
Why
I hope
can
all
I
their
only
producers
think
and stuff
of-
are okay.
Everyone's like, I'm voting for Joey.
I know, Joey, everybody in the chat
Joey,
is blowing it
everyone
up.
wants
They want
a
you
Joey
to come
reveal.
tomorrow.
Come over.
Oh my god.
Will you do it tomorrow?
Come over. No,
No,
you don't.
tomorrow Joey's gonna
Okay.
Joey will guest star with us
Yes.
tomorrow, guys.
Joey
He has a lot to
so much
say.
to say, and he doesn't have a filter, so you guys can't be offended.
Yeah, we're really excited. Joey's gonna be on with us tomorrow.
Joey's
so
gonna
make
get
sure to come back.
canceled.
Oh my god, right as I said that. Okay, wait, Joey, not to like tell you have a bad omen right now, but everyone's been saying like Moth and Joey, like just as a joke because of the timing. And they were saying the moth means death. And right when I looked at the chat right now, it says 666.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh, what
I don't know what he's saying. I'm just saying
Okay, Will. Oh, who am I missing?
I just wrote Olivia.
Jeremy,
So
Charlie,
weird, I can't
Corey,
spell.
Will.
Leave the girls $5 if you want to see it.
Yeah, everyone start donating money for Joey to be on.
Wait, who's the 5th guy?
Kyra and Will,
Corey. No, I have,
have Corey,
Guys, who's the
Andre.
5th guy?
Germ, Charlie,
Jeremy, Charlie, Corey, Will.
Will.
Oh,
Is it
Andre.
Andre. I have Andre. Okay,
I
wait,
didn't.
who's Charlie with right now?
I don't. Alana.
Alana, yes. Okay. Hmm.
Charlie, Alana. Well, I have a feeling Charlie and Alana are the next to go home.
That's
don't
what I
think
just
they're gonna-
wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you reveal?
Oh, sorry.
We're not collaborative on this.
I'm
We're
sorry, I'm
surprising
sorry.
each other.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, everyone in the cash chat, Alex, because the live they were saying like the $sign and then a 5 because it's like cash like $sign and then Cinco is 5. So like everyone's been writing $5 everywhere.
Oh wait, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute? Yeah, it was all over the chat yesterday. No, I think the girls like
The
Alana.
girls like Alana. Sorry.
Alana.
All right. I have mine.
Hold on.
The Mothman prophecies.
The Mothman.
Wait, guys, talk about Will interrupting. Wait, what do you mean?
Will is really starting to scare me, someone wrote. Oh. Oh, yeah, and then he goes back into the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, he was panicking when he came
Yeah.
into the girls' room because I think he thought that they were, I don't know, because they were saying they're just talking about like emotions and stuff, but he must have thought something else was going on, like an angry mob coming for him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would feel uncomfy too if I knew a whole room of people were talking
Yeah.
about me. Okay. Seated in 5th place, I guess, Charlie
And
and
Alana.
Alana.
Same.
Oh, you wrote yours out of order. I thought you ranked them.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, in 4th, I wrote Jeremy and Bailey.
Same.
In 3rd, I wrote Andre and Trina.
Interesting.
Did you not?
No, I wrote Will and Kyra.
Okay. I wrote Will and Kyra for 2nd.
I have Andre and Trina for 2nd.
Yeah. And then I have Olivia and Corey for 1st.
Me too.
The only thing that throws me off in thinking that Will and Kyra will get 2nd is because all the fan accounts that I see online.
Yeah, no, I
like
could
I
totally
feel like
see
they
that.
have a huge group of supporters and like a fandom for them, but I don't think they're the people that are in our chat or on After the Island because like we obviously don't see that
I
in
totally
our chat,
agree.
but it's out there because like I see it in their photos when they're tagged and stuff when we're looking for pictures for our account.
I'm curious to see if like we did a poll, but I know all of our followers like our
Yeah, our followers don't like them.
It's not that they don't like them. I think they're just fed up with the Will situation. I saw that Flo, Jenny, and Cinco went live last night. I tried to listen to a little bit of it, but it was basically everything we already knew. So there wasn't much to report.
No. It hits the couch. It's
so
okay.
Are we gonna do the Twitter challenge now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Also, my Twitter's not working, so I got locked
Listen.
out. I got locked out.
How are you gonna do it?
I don't know. I realized it as we were doing this. I went to pull
Make
it
a
up,
fake account as I'm doing it.
and I was like, "What is happening?" Okay. Ooh, looks like I might not be locked out. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Can you? Yeah. All right, Joey's gonna give us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just go to the hashtag Love Island USA, and then when you read us the tweets, don't put the person's name in it, whoever it says, and then we have to guess who the name is.
Oh, yes. Okay, wait. The one thing that I did remember about the Flo thing, I thought it was just a little odd that Will was saying that like he doesn't want to put a label on it, but when we talked to Flo was saying that he was asking her like day 2, like, where do you see us outside the villa?
You're right.
So I mean, like,
You're
that's another
totally
thing to take
right.
into
That's
consideration. I'm curious if he told Kyra that stuff. Like,
I think he might have just asked her that because he got player vibes from her.
really?
There's a chance. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's a model. She's in Miami. She seems like she lives very like fast-paced life.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that he wanted to know, like, you know, where are you at with that? I don't know
Right.
if there was more to it than that, but there could be.
Right.
Just trying to think both sides here.
I know. There is 666 in the chat.
I know.
That's not good. No bueno.
Joey Moth 666.
Red flag.
All right, we're getting the red flags everywhere. Oh wait, someone was asking. Oh wait, we already just said that. I was gonna say who we think would win, but as of right now, maybe Olivia and Corey.
I like honestly, truthfully, have no clue who's gonna win. I feel like there's always a pretty big front runner, but like my predictions were solely just based off of like what I hear from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have
Same.
no idea.
I try to like gauge what I see on Twitter, in our chat. Like I try to gauge what the audience is saying for like who I'm predicting, not necessarily what I see. But like I could say like, oh, I want this person to win, or I see this as the strongest, but I mainly predict who I think is going to win based on what I'm seeing from the audience.
Yeah. You could also just search Love Island USA, the hashtag.
Okay. They're just all. A lot of them are about like, like they're not about the people in the villa. They're about like producers and stuff. Okay. I have.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it
Yeah,
again when
yeah.
you.
If blank was here, she would have went off on blank.
If blank was here, she would have went off on blank.
Okay.
Okay.
I wrote, if Shannon was here, she would have went off on Charlie.
I said if Shannon was here, she would have went off on Will. I don't know why. I couldn't think of anything else.
Who was it?
If Shannon was here, she would have went off on Will again.
Again. Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay.
Like when they had that chat. My other thing was thinking if Flo was here, she
Yeah.
would have went off on Will, was my other guess.
Well, I wish that they did that, the Casa thing that they do in the UK sometimes. I know it's not all the time, but
Send
when they-
pictures or give them any kind of
well, and
scoop.
that they send the
Oh, the
girl,
girl
in,
in.
if
Yeah.
there's something that needs to be resolved, or if she feels like she's not getting the full truth.
Who were the two girls that got lunch in the one season with the firefighter guy, Michael?
I cannot remember.
It was Amber and then Kaz, maybe was her name. But
I
they get
honestly don't
lunch and it was
remember.
like so awkward, the lunch. Like they did not want to go at all.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, also, I'm going to do ones that aren't necessarily about people.
The answer was
That's
Shannon. The answer was Shannon and Will.
Now, how do we get blank to win, but not blank?
Oh, okay. I can't speak. How do we get blank to win
win.
and not blank?
Dude, I have no idea.
I know this could go a couple different ways. Oh, it was Amber and Joanna from the UK. Okay, I put how do we get Olivia to win and not Andre? Or wait,
Trina.
Trina.
I
Sorry.
said the same. Trina, Andre. How do we get Trina to win?
And we are correct.
Not Andre. Okay.
We are correct. But wait, who doesn't like Andre?
I know. We kind of
He
like
can
him.
win. The heck?
I kind of like him.
He's got a kiddo too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Blank and blank are definitely the mean couple that hold no bars, and I'm living for it.
Blank and blank are the couple that wait.
Are the mean couple that hold no bars, and I'm living for it. Okay, I wrote
don't
someone.
know. Okay.
Olivia and Corey.
Olivia and Corey.
Amy and Wes.
Amy and Wes.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't even think of
yeah.
people outside.
I could somewhat see that. Maybe. What is it?
I think that they just don't take any shit.
Exactly. That's why I'm. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I love it.
Someone wrote, do you think Will's mother is gonna like Kyra? And I'm like, yes. Wait, do you think Kyra's family is not gonna like Will?
I don't think so. I think
I think
like
they're gonna be happy.
you have to be on your child or like
side,
best friend's
whatever
side.
they're deciding.
Yeah, they probably know her so much better. Obviously, they know her so much better than all of us. But
Okay, ready?
yeah,
Yeah.
Blank is the type of person to fall in love with a cult leader.
Blank is the type of person to fall in love with a cult leader.
Oh my god, I don't want to
Okay.
answer this.
I'm not sure. Do you know who you're putting?
I kind of can take it from the context.
I can't. I am. Blank is.
I don't even want to say it.
I'm like, can I ask the audience?
do I just?
Okay. Just do it. Okay, I
Kyra.
wrote Kyra.
Yep.
That is
Okay,
really
that could have gone a
fucked
different.
up.
That's bad, but like, yikes, yikes. Ours are.
Kyra,
Woo.
we
Okay,
love her.
keep it coming, Joey.
Blank. It's blank. Period.
'Kay.
Surface level question mark. You made this girl believe you were leaving blank.
Okay, wait. Let me write it on my board. So blank. Period. Surface level question mark.
You made this girl believe you were leaving blank.
You made this girl believe you were leaving blank. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. I put Charlie and then Cash.
I put Will, Kyra, Casa more
Yeah.
because I didn't understand
So
the
it's
last part.
Will surface level question mark. You made this girl believe you were leaving Kyra. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Got it.
There's a lot about Will and Kyra. I'm gonna try to do one that.
Yeah, maybe not Will and Kyra anymore. They're already getting enough.
I don't care if blank and blank have a genuine connection or not. We're voting them so that Will and Kyra don't win.
Okay. I don't care if blank and blank have a genuine connection or not. We're voting them so Will and Kyra don't win.
I have two that could work.
Yeah, I thought both of those could work too, but I wrote Corey and Olivia.
I had Trina and Andre.
It's Trina and
Trina
Andre.
and Andre.
Okay.
I know. I would love to see them win.
I know, I would too.
They're also mean to Kyra and Will.
I know.
I know.
I don't want to do any more about Will and Kyra. I feel bad. Let's do a tarot card pull.
All right, let's do
Who's
the
gonna
tarot card
win?
to end with. But
Guys,
thank
I
you for
brought my
coming to After the Island tweet challenge. Ours
We
were
are now
pretty
moving
ruthless.
into our psychic,
Hey, could you
our
imagine
psychic realm.
how much they'd all be so hurt if they heard all of the ones we just did?
No, I feel
Ours
awful.
were ruthless.
I didn't mean
But
that.
at least they don't have to see it for now. Or ever, hopefully never watch this. I mean, we're just viewers answering.
No, we didn't
We're
mean it.
not.
We're just
yeah.
answering what other people said.
Yeah, we're answering what we guessed people said. We didn't say that. All right, so Alex is going to be pulling a tarot card right now to predict the winners? Or what? Are we
don't
gonna?
know.
Well, how does
Let's
this work?
Let's ask. Let's ask.
Stop. Someone wrote that my outfit reminds them of Dora the Explorer, and I am literally dead.
I'm
Look
crying
at it.
because
Do
I'm
I
Eliza
like-
Thornberry today.
Oh my god, I do
I'm
look
Eliza
like Dora the
Thornberry.
Explorer. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I'm crying.
I-
Okay,
This set was styled together though, like this. I didn't come up with this.
I brought the
match.
cards.
All right.
Okay, I was thinking in my mind, it came to me, are Trina and Andre gonna win? I don't really know what these cards mean. I don't have the book, but I can look it up.
You don't have the book.
It's my favorite card and it's my favorite number. It's the Justice card, which is kind of weird.
Oh,
Let's look it up, what it means.
the Justice card for Trina and Andre.
Yep,
Elizabeth the
Justice card.
Explorer.
upright. Fairness, justice, truth and love. This is literally like Trina though. Let's see in love because it has a thing. It has a meaning in love. Oh, come on. All right, there's too many pop-ups on this one. Okay, justice, karma, consequence, accountability, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect. Let's see in love. Justice in love.
Dora.
Why is it doing reversed? Sorry, guys.
Oh my god, wait, no, what's also funny with the Dora reference is that Piper, the little foster dog, I kept saying Piper, no piping. When she
I
would hum
know,
stuff.
that's so funny. Okay, Joey's face is horrified right now.
Piper no piping.
Sickening.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I feel like it's looking good for Trina and Andre. It says, if you've been putting forth the effort, love and romance will be coming your way. If you've been kind, loving, and supportive, your relationships will be a mirror of what you've given to others. If you've been single, your loving and positive disposition will make you especially attractive to new potential romances.
Ooh.
That's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe they're going to win. Who's to say?
Someone wrote the ex-Islanders were hating on her heavy.
Who?
I don't know.
Does this mean Trina's taking the money for herself? That is justice.
I think Andre will take the money for himself.
Someone said
You
pull a card
do?
for Joey.
Joey thinks Andre would take the money for himself.
No.
Maybe.
You really think?
He has a
It would be
kid.
kind of epic. I think. Do you think he would get a shit ton of more press if he took the money for himself?
Maybe like he has a kid and is not emotionally attached to Trina at all. Why would he not take the money?
If he takes the money, I will be so
do you
mad.
think
I
think
love
America
him.
would think of him as a villain if he did this?
Yes.
But I also think Trina might do the same thing.
I don't think Trina's going to do the same thing.
That would be crazy. Now we have to all vote for them because I need to see if one would take all the money or not. Like Corey and Olivia obviously would split it. So now I just want Trina and Andre to win solely for the fact that I'm wondering if either would take all the money.
I'm curious.
That's where I'm at now.
Someone's like, pull a card for Joey.
Yeah, like what?
Queen of Cups.
Get
Someone
in
said,
all
"Get
caps.
Joey a
Get
fucking
Joey a
mic."
fucking mic.
I'll
Tomorrow he'll be here.
Literally just hook one up for tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He'll be on
guys,
tomorrow.
Alex
You
needs
guys
to
are gonna
bring the
love
cards
it.
24/7.
It's so funny.
I'm crying.
Pull a card for Kyra and Will.
Okay.
And then we're wrapping.
Yeah, and then we gotta go. Whoa, this one
We have
just
an
spit
interview.
out. My cards are not feeling well. All right, I think it was upside down. 3 of Wands. Let's see.
3 of Wands.
3 of Wands reversed.
Side note, while you look this up, when my mind skipped quickly, it went from the Tale of Three Brothers, like the Elder Wand, the Horcrux thing, or whatever. What's the triangle thing from Harry Potter called? I should know this. I'm just drawing up. The Deathly Hallows, yes. Did you see the Deathly Hallows stamp on top of Machine Gun Kelly's bald head because he shaved his head?
Oh, he got extensions.
I thought that was the Avatar era.
Well, no, it probably it's a mix of both or something. It's probably neither, but yeah. I was like,
Okay,
oh wow,
ready?
yeah.
Recent difficulty in your love relationship may be coming to an end when the reverse 3 of Wands appears. If you're looking for love, someone may try to establish a relationship with you. As the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. If you're looking for love, give people a chance. You may be surprised in a very good way if you do.
Wow.
It says it can refer to a wish coming true in a positive way. Yeah, that's...
Wow.
Says when there things in general are very likely to be going much better than you would expect in the near future. Maybe they will
Wow.
win.
Maybe. Wow, that was interesting.
So did someone say it doesn't work that way? I'm crying. Am I doing this wrong?
No, I think it's good. All right. I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. I think we've pretty much nailed it.
To Alex's Tarot Corner.
Yes. And tomorrow, Joey will be on with us. Make sure while you're in the chat to leave us a comment on the actual video. Hit like while you're all here. Subscribe to us. We really appreciate all the support you guys have for us. And obviously, we want to thank our sponsors, HelloFresh, BetterHelp, and Nutrafol for their support of our show. Use our codes. Check them out. All the details will be right in the notes below. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, guys.
We love you.